thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, B.A. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo's checked in for Tucker. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Morant. And the basket by Bane.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Timeout called, the Heat. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court.
Because Netflix? Yeah, I want to get his Disney Plus. I heard it's good.
What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They built a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. George against Melton. And the dunk by Jackson. Plays with the high level of activity. Jackson's impactful around finds Morant. Jordan inside. Adams is there. And there's Jordan on the assist by Morant.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Jackson against Jordan. Jackson pass to Adams.
Oh yeah, I love him.
Here's Bane. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And the dunk by Jackson.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Sit down. Sit down. All right? Enough.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Melton. With the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Melton's got 5 points in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
And you look at Jackson, he's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting 5 is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside looking in.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend. From deep, Morant. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
You are WE. Why can't you play Dead by Daylight?
Second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And the basket by Bane.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Yo, you was mad at that game, son.
Man, son, yesterday, oh my, bro, well, I was playing by myself, right? I fixed almost every, you could say 4 out of 5 I fixed, right? So one person got killed. By the time we got 3 done, no, well, like 3.5 done. And then when I finished the 4th one, another random was getting chased, and another one she kept hiding on and off, so she was no fucking help. Whatever. So, Michael Myers kept slowing me down because he kept coming in my area and stuff. But most things short, when I was about to finish the last one, the other girl got killed. So now it's me and the one that keep hiding. So for some reason he ended up finding me. As soon as I was about to finish it, so I left and I came back, I finished it. While I'm going for one exit, here he comes, and I was an inch away from getting the door open, so I ran all the way to the other side. He literally caught up to me, and then he see the other girl, she was by the other exit, about to open it, so he went to her. She opened it, she ran out. And my stupid ass, I tried to run past him to go out, he ended up grabbing me and just stabbed me to the, mind you, I didn't get hooked at all. He didn't catch me that whole game. I was so freaking pissed yesterday, son.
Here's Brooks.
So pissed. The person that exposed was the person that ain't help at all. She didn't help nobody with shit. She just kept hiding on and on.
Chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring.
I was so freaking mad, bro.
They
So
came out of
mad.
the locker room hot, and it got contagious. They've been knocking down jumpers like they were layups in the first half.
Also, their aggressiveness in the first half tonight has allowed them to score more than a few points off penetration.
Carl Anthony Towns has checked in for Miami. LaMelo Ball comes in for George. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. The drive by Brooks. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
They trying to stop that now. You know what's going on?
Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to do it.
Because they talk about they losing a lot of money. There's not going to be no more sharing accounts. Yeah.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Pass
I don't know how to go work out for
inside. And that one's good for Brooks.
Brooks
Brooks has got 9 points in the quarter.
And the shot is coming around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Morant with the slam!
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Brooks, the pass to Anderson. Offline with a 3. Outside Morant. With 1 on the clock. And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there to give him the lane.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat leading by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some styles. Got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great ground in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good ones. Don't be wrong for us.
Expectations for Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Heat? And that...
Stop.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Heat with the lead. Anthony is out there with Paul George. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Jordan in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Top of 3. Knocks down
Get your
the
fucking
ball.
ass
Jay.
down.
Baines got 9 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And see, Webb, you look at Desmond Bain out of college, an NBA-ready physique right out of the gates.
And his game is
You know what? You
NBA
better
ready
go
as well.
You better not even get up again. Go sit.
Minutes already. He's a reliable perimeter threat.
Pass to Adams. On the wing, Bain launches a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Brooks against Butler. The 15-footer. Second chance effort. And it's finished off inside by Jackson. He's got 14.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Brooks with it. Jordan picks him up. Brooks against Jordan. Now Brooks. He's got 9. Just 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. And it's Adams missing. The Heat have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Jordan inside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Brooks, the pass to Melton. This for the tie. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And the Heat call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Heat with some changes. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Ja Morant comes in for Tucker. And Jordan subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Shots good by Morant.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Bain. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Morant. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, you hear the term wingspan more and more. If you look at Jaren Jackson Jr., 6'11". Is his height is 7'4". Fingertip to fingertip, that's it. And that reach enables him to be a major factor defensively.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lets it go from 11. Here's Adams. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Adams has got his first 2 points.
Toughness and energy on the boards, an easy putback to show for it.
Now here's Jordan. Defense is right there. George finds Morant. And a miss there on the triple. And in the past, we've heard the Chris Bosh comparisons for Jaren Jackson. C-Web, you buying that?
Yeah, I see some similarities in the game. Jackson, a rangy defender at 6'11", with a nice face-up game. Bosh, maybe Serge Ibaka. Good comparison.
Here's Jordan. Banked it in off the glass. Jordan's got 36 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. Anderson's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jones in for Melton. Jones with the ball. Started now by George. Second chance shot. They get it back. Clark, no good. The Heat have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Heat with some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Anthony. Bam Adebayo comes in for Paul George. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Ja Morant. Anderson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Derek Cohn was the one I mentioned, right?
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
How's they
what happened to the guy who had only 1 turnover in the first half? I mean, now his total is way
cheating, man.
He takes it in and finished off by Anderson.
That's just great initiative from Anderson right there. He's skilled at seeing avenues to the basket and then taking them.
here's Jordan. He's closely guarded. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 38 points.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it trailing.
Memphis leading. To the inside. Here's Clark. The shot no good. Good D by Adebayo. Here's Ball. And yep, it's good. Ball's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
To the middle. Here's Jones. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Butler finds Ball. Now here's Jordan, running closely. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Jones. No good on the three. Fires it. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Grizzlies. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
It makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. They've got Tyus Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Xavier Tillman. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now. That's easier said than done.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Jones. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. Here's Jordan. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Anderson.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assists. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
Pass to Towns. And here's Ball. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Jordan with it. He's picked up by Adams. The kick out to Ball. From deep, Jordan. And they recover it. Going inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Anthony's checked in for Miami. Morant comes in for LaMelo Ball. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Melton, he's checked in for Jones.
That's not like him at all. I mean, he's been so steady up until now.
And that one's good. Melton.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains his step.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Melton against Jordan. Here's Bane. Goes back up. And Jackson lays it in. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Morant, no good. And And here's Memphis. They're on a 13-4 run. Brooks with it. Towns covering. Here we go. And he dunks it down.
Playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brooks with the rebound.
Hey.
Memphis has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Kept alive. Melton outside. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Corner Brooks. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
And now
y'all ready to get into it? We gotta get into the match. Okay, we gotta get into the match. We gotta get into these topics. We're talking about Cardi B. We're talking about Nick Minaj. We're talking about Megan Thee Stallion. We're talking about who's up, who's next, who made it, who did. What broke or broke, who broke or not. And I don't really care who feels my kind of way about it. I'm gonna say what I need to say. And it's bro, you can have that. You're going to get it. So I want to see
Kai, why you giving mommy a hard time?
Take my shirt.
Kai, you gotta go to sleep now, Kai.
Enough! 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 Enough!
And then you have the bad girls on there too. I'm like, what the hell made you attach your brand to the bad?
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here as they come off the bus earlier today.
Hey, yo, sis, so what you do with your PS4?
For sure, D.A., thank you. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at Levine, he's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting, but teams have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there are just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how
and it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Heat, Karl Anthony Towns is out there, Jimmy Butler. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Paul George, and it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, mid-season. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
DeRozan's shot is off. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. LeVine wide open. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And Kevin, you tend to forget this about LeVine. He's still so young. And you feel like he's been in the league forever. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The pass to Williams. Outside, LeVine. Shoots. And he overshot missing. To late 20. They've been looking on a single.
Their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bulls moving the ball down. Pass to Vucevic. Inside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Back to Jordan. It's Jordan on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
At this point,
lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
What they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Over to the wing. Vucevic to the pass to LeVine, and the layup falls.
And they depend on LeVine to score at an efficient clip, knows how to get it done inside.
Here's Jordan, and he could not get that one. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Zach LaVine. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far?
Huh?
The Heat.
Don't kick me. What's your problem?
Here early on.
What's your problem?
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number
I'm
of
talking to you.
assists so far.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Towns. P.J. Tucker comes in for Jimmy Butler. Anthony's checked in for Jordan. And it's ball in for John Morant. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And finished off by DeRozan.
It's low, it's low. Huh? Huh?
To improve it.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's low. What, Jason is up there complaining?
Nicki Minaj gives you something to talk about.
Like, I don't care if he complains, though. Like, he's not, you know. I'm just saying, like, I don't care about Jason. I don't care about nobody in this house. Huh? Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah. I know. Yeah. I'm talking to my friends online. No. Yeah, I understand. Have a good night, alright?
Court awareness. Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Here's Jordan. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
White, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Heat leading by 6. Jordan with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. That one drops for him. And that's 18 points for Michael.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside, White. And he gets the whistle. 2 for... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay reviews is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And for the Heat. Towns, he's checked in for Adebayo. Jimmy Butler comes in for P.J. Tucker. George is checked in for Anthony. And it's Morant in for Ball.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane.
And they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Levine with it. He's picked up by Jordan. From the low block. And the Bulls with another miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Down low. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
That's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring them in.
A drive by Jordan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Thompson outside. Pass to Caruso. He kicks it to White. Outside DeRozan. From the stripe. They get it back. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
That's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. George passes to Jordan. Here's Morant. And stolen by White. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And it's Miami with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Here's Jordan. Not this time. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And you talk to Jimmy Butler, his confidence in this Miami.
We got a team full of guys that can score, a team full of...
You talk about scoring and defending and playmaking. Craig, Jimmy Butler can do all three.
Yeah, leading the way with his play. He's made a huge difference ever since he joined the team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, DeRozan out there with Thompson. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. A drive by Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Passes it to Thompson. It's White on the wing. With the drive. Excellent D there from George.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Outside for Jordan. Cuts off the pass. Here's White. And he lays it straight in. White's got 6.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sits with his shot.
2 points. That one goes. Morant's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Heat.
Unwilling to and that's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. P.J. Tucker comes in for Jimmy Butler. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's ball in for John Morant.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. He didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done.
And a new group in for the Heat. Towns, he's checked in for Adebayo. Jimmy Butler comes in for P.J. Tucker. Jordan, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Durant in for Ball.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Bulls trail by 12. And the pass to Dosunmu. On the wing, Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant finds George. Jordan against DeRozan. From deep, George throws it from outside. George has got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
And right now, the torture chamber that Paul George has put the defense in is paying off for his team.
Here's DeRozan, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
George, that's a two-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Ball with the bucket.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Ball. And that one, good. And that's now 28 points for Jordan.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Williams.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And the Heat call time here. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Anthony's checked in for Miami. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Zach LaVine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Bulls trail by 10. Ball kicks to Williams. Towns against LaVine. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. LaVine's got his second basket of the night.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
And finished off by Morant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploring.
Ball that goes to LaVine. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Morant. Anthony kicks to Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Ball. He takes it in, and Ball slams it in.
I think this is what the coaches are clamoring for from Lonzo Ball. Don't settle for too many jump shots, and if you attack, go in there to make a play.
And it's Morant missing. Bulls trail by 7. LaVine with it. George picks him up, and the shot goes in. And it's 9 points for Zach LaVine.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes.
Grab it out of Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Ball. Anthony with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. For 3, LaVine drops in the tray. LaVine's got 12.
And you got to run LaVine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them, play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 4. Kenny, what was your impression?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
What impressed me?
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Jordan is out there with John Morant. Then it's Butler. Then there's Towns. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Back to Ball. That's to Vucevic. Kicks it to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Offensively, Levine is totally in the zone. Defense is having a hard time shaking him off his spots.
Pass to Morant. Driving in. Excellent D there from Ball.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Levine's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Jordan, and DeRozan sends it back. And it's Vucevic in the corner. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger. And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
United States military a step closer to
and that one misses.
John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. Yes, sir. And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Ball with a wide open look. And the Bulls, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. And yes, it's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
DeRozan against George. Outside DeRozan. Levine for 3. Sinks the triple. Levine's got 19 points.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And the Heat all-time here.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. P.J. Tucker comes in for Butler. Anthony's checked in for George. And Ball subbed in for Morant. The Bulls also changing it up. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Jordan's shot is off. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a one-point game. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
In the corner, it's Levine. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Jordan. Good. Nice job down low. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Jordan. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:32 left in the third. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Ball. White, wide open. He fires. And the three-ball.
Horse riding accident 9 years ago paralyzed him from the neck down.
All is
Channel
good.
5 Health Team reporter Alicia Booth joins us now with more on the enormous strides he made for himself and others.
Whoa. I've never seen a springboard break like that. There will be a...
About